Sports Center 5, High School Football Frenzy.
Hi, everybody. It's now time for part 2 of our High School Football Frenzy. Another exciting round of games, and we start with one that I know very well. Let's get you started in Duxbury, where the Dragons and Marshfield Rams are both Super Bowl bound. I was there today. It's a game I played in high school as a student. Actually, I didn't really play. I sat on the bench for this game, but I have to tell you, it was a real treat. Two really good teams, two very well-coached teams, and two great teams. First quarter, it's the Duxbury Dragons that strike first. The senior captain, Alex Barlow, takes it 63 yards. He is gone to the house for a touchdown. 7-0 Duxbury leads. Now later in the first quarter, Marshfield quarterback Tor Moss, the swing pass to Neo Couples. He makes a few would-be tacklers miss, and he takes it in, and we're tied at 7. So we go to the second quarter. It's Marshfield's Jake Brilliant. Off tackle, finds some daylight, into the end zone, and Marshfield has the 14-7 lead. With just over a minute to go in the first half, it's Alex Barlow again. He bulls his way in, this time from 5 yards out, game tied at 14. Third quarter, Marshfield strikes first in the second half. Moss over the middle to number 10, Reed Bergameska. He does the rest, a 23-yard touchdown pass, 21-14 Marshfield leads. But the Dragons answer right back, ensuing possession. It's Barlow again, the big fella, 6 feet, 215 pounds, showing up power and speed. He takes it 64 yards to the house, but Duxbury had missed the extra point, and Marshfield leads 21-20. Fourth quarter, Duxbury drives down, and this is the sophomore, Gavin Hammond, with the field goal, 23-21 Duxbury leads. Duxbury defense would clamp down, and they would run out the clock. Alex Barlow, 292 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns as Duxbury wins 23-21, the final score. Coach, congratulations. You win the Patriot League. What's this feeling?
It's great. It's great for the kids. It certainly makes Thanksgiving a lot better. Marshfield is a really good team. They took down a CM team last week, and they were a little banged up. We were a little banged up, but we both showed up and played our hearts out today.
292 yards, 3 touchdown runs. That's a nice Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's impossible without our O-line. They played great. They worked all week in practice, and they executed.
What was the emotion like out there in the field?
That's the tough part. We put so much into Saturday, emotionally and physically, and it was kind of tough to get everybody back and ready for today.
I had to make a few more plays, fell a couple points short, so yeah, that's all.
The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers hosting the North Attleborough Red Rocketeers. Attleboro trying to avenge the loss from last year, and they are in the end zone, touchdown by Jackson Huntington. But the Big Red have an answer. It's the senior, Chris Hanowich. He's going to find pay dirt here. It's a close one, 20-15, with North Attleboro on top. They win the 102nd meeting of the Attleboroughs. A lucky 8 teams played their Thanksgiving Day games at Fenway Park. A moment for everyone, from the players to the coaches to the band and the cheerleaders, they'll remember for the rest of their lives. Wednesday got started with 2 teams that always compete for the Merrimack Valley title. First game was Chelmsford and Billerica, and Chelmsford took a 13-7 lead over rival Billerica on this Ryan Hart keeper on 4th and 1 with 6 seconds to go in the first half. But back came Billerica, up 20-13 with the quarterback Steve Gentili finds a wide open Noah Canada, who found the end zone to seal it. Indians beat the Lions 27-13.
I mean, I know it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're never going to be able to play here again, and it's just I don't know how to describe it. I really don't.
Your emotions getting the best of you here?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm speechless.
Second game was Leominster and Fitchburg, and it was all Leominster last night. This the first play from scrimmage. Osiris Lopez to Ryan Ricker, 71 yards all the way to the end zone. Blue Devils lead the Red Raiders. And then on 4th and 6, Memi Elias is going to break it off, and he's going to break it off 90 yards. He's going to put Leominster on top 20-0, and Leominster beats their rivals 59-7. St Mary Spartans at the Everett Crimson Tide for a Thanksgiving Eve game, and Everett got started. Carlos Rodriguez to Christian Zamor, touchdown, 61 yards to the end zone, 7-0. St Mary's answers quickly with a double pass. Rowan Merriman to Nicholas Marks into the end zone. The Spartans on the board from 16 yards out, 7-7. With a tie too much, Pedro Rodriguez with an incredible effort to cut back, to find his way through the Spartans defense, and somehow he is going to find the end zone The Tide rolls 56-28, the final score. One more round of games to go. Can't wait. Needham and Wellesley since 1882, and the fans got a great one in 2023. Defense excellent. Now to the sound of the Chelmsford High marching.